Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. G'day. That is not what you should be looking at. You should be looking at this. Welcome. Let me know if I sound okay. Should do. I'm hearing feedback from my mic, so that should be fine. Just before I say anything else, just want to say that I'm streaming today from the lands of the Camaragal people of the Eora Nation, and so I pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. I have to say, before joining X and Y, I did not think I would have finished any MediEvil game. And indeed, when I joined X and Y, I still didn't think that would happen, that would enable it. But the nice thing about streaming is that it will, just by having an audience, or at least having a public record of you playing a game, it kind of encourages you to follow through and give it a shot. And that's pretty much what happened with MediEvil 1, by which I mean the remake for PS4. I had it on my PS4. I was kind of curious. I thought it would be like Crash Insane Trilogy, and that it would be like a nice, easy platinum for a game filled with the kind of ticks of that generation of consoles, those first 3D games. And that, I would have a good time, and yeah, there'd be some things that didn't age so well, but like, hey, look, it's just an up-res for those people who are nostalgic or just kind of curious about a piece of PlayStation history. And yeah, I got it thinking of that, thinking it would be that. And then by way of playing it on stream and just sort of vocalizing how I felt about it, I came to realize, like, sure, it's not an exceptional game. It's not a groundbreaker like some of the other games that came out that year were. But actually, that makes me curious. I believe it came out in 1998, right? MediEvil 1, PS1. Right, so it came out in 1998. Other games that came out in 1998 include Half-Life, StarCraft, Ocarina of Time, Resident Evil 2, Crash 3, Metal Gear Solid. Stiff competition, safe to say. So Dan does a lot for this game. He's just like, well, yep, that's the point, exactly the point I'm building to, Reese. He is just really likable. That's for, the combat's slippery and it's not exactly a masterclass in action, beat 'em up, whatever you call it, hack and slash gameplay. But Sedan, and everything that Sedan symbolizes, the kind of sense of humor that he embodies, the fact that he can't talk to anybody because he's missing his lower jaw, is this slight British sardonism that's inflecting everything, but it's not overbearing in the way that humor in so many new games tends to be. That alone just makes it kind of captivating. I think marrying it as well with just PS1 nostalgia in general helps a huge amount. But yeah, pretty much because of that, like those two things, I came to really, really enjoy playing MediEvil. So much so that I just rolled straight on into MediEvil 2. If you go back and watch the last session of the MediEvil PS4 game that I played, I made a lot of noise about how, like, I'm gonna get the platinum for this. I'm gonna stream myself getting the platinum, and I did get the platinum, but I ended up not doing it on stream. I just figured I figured the most logical, interesting thing would be to just roll onto MediEvil 2, and that's exactly what I did. It's got good haunted house vibes too, but spooky but not really scary. Yeah, Tim Burton. Like, you watch a video by Jason Wilson, one of the co-authors of this comic we're going to talk about, who was, of course, one of the two leads on the first MediEvil. And he says, yeah, look, Tim Burton and all the spooky stuff that we saw as a kid, German expressionism, sort of, just light influences that still make it very kind of 12-year-old friendly, let's say. But not 12-year-old friendly in the way that I keep banging on about when it comes to Jak and Daxter. Yeah, there's just, if it's in other games, it tends to be a bit fleeting, like that kind of sort of soft horror, or you have to get a dedicated horror game, which is legit scary, like a Resident Evil, I guess. Back in the day, you would have to get that. Resident Evil 2 came out that year, as I just said. So, and that's legit scary. So this is a nice contrast there as well. It's novel. MediEvil 2 doesn't quite stack up to the original in my view, but still a really good game. Still quite varied. Still very much got that wry sense of humor. Okay, it kind of gets a bit weird on 1 and 2 instances, and if you've watched the whole playthrough, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, look, it's a nice continuation, and the only one of the few downsides to that game is that, you know, it ends on very much an uncertain note for Dan himself. Like, you can tease whatever nonsense about, like, Zara coming back or whatever, which doesn't happen, but you can tease whatever grand plot you want. I just want Zidane to be okay, because I love Zidane. You know, he was wrongly sort of celebrated as the hero of Galamir when, of course, he fell at the first arrow. And all the gargoyles that are his only friends in the afterlife when you start out the game constantly taunt him about it. He's very, very well aware of it. He's very, and you get the sense he's a little, he's not extremely comfortable. He's not going to take those plaudits gladly, you know what I mean? Like, he definitely feels the dishonesty going on there. So, yeah, like, throughout the first game and the second game, you just want what's best for him. You want him to not necessarily be celebrated as a hero, but to just be okay with, like, how the world sees him. And the first game ended in such a fashion, whether you get all the chalices or not in the first game, you get the sense that he's, like, laid to rest, emotionally as well as literally. You know, he's actually stopped Zarek this time, and that's fine, and he can go to sleep. He can rest easy, in quite a literal sense. MediEvil 2, on the other hand, he gets a love interest, which, okay, fine, they wanted to do that. And in the bad ending, they go back. They do very much the same as in the first game. They find another crypt and go back into hiding with that. So it's like same as the first game, but now they've found each other, which is sweet, but a repeat, you know. Whereas the good ending, if you get all the chalices, the canon ending is that they find the time machine that they've been using throughout MediEvil 2, and they zip off to places unknown. But we see him come out on the other side, and it's the exact same room where he fought Zarok in the first game. And out comes a Zarok-like creature, but with Palethorn's head, and then it cuts to black. And it's like a question for question's sake. It's just like, I remember Carl Bosman talks about this thing called the Doc Brown Spider Monster, where it's like you have to have something in a trailer or a tease for a next game that makes people go, what the fuck is that? Like, it doesn't make any logical sense. And his perennial example is if they tease Back to the Future 4, and Marty opens a door, and Doc Brown has his head attached to a spider. He's like, help me, Marty! And it's like, that would be, like, it's not necessarily good, it's not necessarily clever, but it gets you asking questions, right? And that's very much it. And so that ending for 2 that we saw together was very much that. It was just sort of a questions for question's sake. And of course they never followed up on it because they never made MediEvil 3. So it's like, okay. So the canon ending, the true ending, is that Zidane just has to... We just have to hope Zidane came out of that fight, inexplicable fight. Okay. Thankfully, other than the remake just being good to bring awareness, just to give a loving HD treatment to a game that is worth trying again. To coincide with that, Chris Sorrell and Jason Wilson got to make a comic called MediEvil Fate Zero, which more or less... I mean, there's some liberties taken with the original pitch, but it's more or less their pitch for MediEvil 3. It kind of follows the same trajectory. So I thought, to close off my little MediEvil session, I would run through the things I like about that comic. Having read it, you can pick it up for about $10 on Comixology, for instance. Yeah, and obviously you can get it in hardprint, but like, I'm not a comics guy. I don't know exactly where the best place to get cheap comics is, other than an Amazon company. So, yeah. Anyway, gave it a read with the MediEvil remake soundtrack going in the background like it is now. And let me tell you the things that I enjoyed about this comic. First of all, it's just special in its own right. Like, I looked up the Wikipedia page for for comics that were based on video. Comixology is the de facto digital comic storefront. Okay, cool. So, like, I looked up on Wikipedia comics based on video games, right? Because I figured there were a lot of them, and I was right. There are heaps and heaps of them. But the thing I was looking for in looking through that list was something like a comic video game adaptation that was like this for a defunct franchise that wasn't going to get a sequel anytime soon, but had sequel material in it, as intended by the original creators. And if there's another one of those out there like this one, I would love to hear about it, because I don't know that there is. There's all sorts of comics meant to like fill in the gaps for the mythos of existing franchises. Assassin's Creed is an easy example, for instance. Where's the Gex comic? Exactly. There's no Gex comic yet. I would, absolutely. Or maybe do like an Ash versus Freddy versus Jason type scenario and just throw him in with like Glover and Vex. There you go. Yeah, but then, we're still waiting for that sort of thing. MediEvil feels that is the one thing filling that gap for the time being. And so, regardless of how this comic turns out, it is automatically, in my mind, like a special thing. It is just, there's nothing like it. And I think that's worth, again, I say I'm not an expert in comics. I just think that's worth noting and keep bearing in mind, regardless of what else we see here. Which is, and like I said, it's a good comic. I'm not saying that like we need to hold on to this as we wade through a river of shit. Like that is this story that they've cooked up. I'm not about to say that, but yeah, it's cool to me. That's one thing that's cool to me. And the second thing that's cool to me is that it flicks off the sequels wherever necessary. So it doesn't. It's also not the creators of the game commissioning comics. The original people who worked on this game just doing it themselves. That's right. Jameson Wilson does the art himself. Chris Sorrell writes it himself. It's very, and you can tell it's written by the same people because it's just got the same vibe as stuff in the other games. So, but yeah, thing I like, it flicks off the sequels where necessary. Which is to say, first of all, the passage in the top left. It's from the opening. It's from the opening spiel, so that's like runs down who the characters are and the story that's taken place up to that point. Because of course it runs straight off of MediEvil 2. Firstly, some scholars offer an alternative take of Dan's resurrection. Among other things, they claim when first reanimated, Dan had a cantankerous, one-eyed genie hanging out in his skull, and they suggest that the Hall of Heroes was some open-air Greek spa floating in the clouds. None of that makes any sense. That is, of course, a beat-for-beat description of MediEvil Resurrection for PSP, which they had nothing to do with. So I automatically, they are being cheeky and shaving off little bits and pieces of the previous installments of MediEvil when it suits them. They're adapting, And so automatically, having read that, I'm just like, okay, great. There's a good attitude here. You're the creators. You're entitled to be a little bit, to rib them just a little bit. Because it was the same company that made MediEvil Resurrection. They just weren't there. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that because I have a habit of saying stuff on the stream that's just blatantly incorrect. SCE Cambridge. Yeah, it was the same company, and they just happened to not be there. So I think it's well within their rights. Also, in the description of Princess Kia, of course, they have a go about the lack of character development, which was very, very, very apparent to even. Surely it would be apparent to even the biggest fan of MediEvil 2, who thinks it's better than the original. Princess Kia just had nothing going for her. And the relationship between her and Dan had just nothing going on except they're in love. Or should I say they're in love, like the Red Letter Media clip. Yeah, it was very, very inexplicable, and it's nice of them to address it. And to also address it by way of just redesigning Princess Kia to suit themselves. Princess Kia in the second game had a pretty generic Tomb Raider redesign. Long legs and whatnot, so it's nice that they have kind of changed her up a bit. You'll see a bigger drawing of her in a second. Anybody who hasn't read the comic, and they refer to the fact that he defridged Kia. Just also poking fun at the fact that they have killed her as a way of setting up stakes for MediEvil 2. I think that's pretty cool as well. And of course, the story in the comic only picks up from the point in which they enter the time machine. It does not pick up from the moment they enter another boss fight with Palethorn, that whole inexplicable scene I described earlier. So it's during their trip in the time machine that this story picks up. So again, just flicking off what doesn't work for them. And I appreciate that. I appreciate any adaptation that takes liberties and understands why they want to do it, And they have good reasons for doing it, I believe. And the story proper has a weird history framing device. So it starts out in modern day, it's in a university, and this weird, mysterious, bandaged man visits a historian and talks about Sudan with her. And that's completely in line with how MediEvil 2 presented its story in the manual. There was a point in the MediEvil 2 playthrough where I popped out the manual, it has a prologue written in it, rather than running down the plot of MediEvil 1, it talks about how some strange phenomenon occurred in Victorian London, and the history books and witness statements reflect strange things like the dead rising from the grave, or a man in a suit of armor running around slaying those zombies. And of course, these are just hallucinations. However, so, like, this is what I mean by the sort of genteel British tone and the uniqueness, the unique sense of humor that MediEvil has, where it just finds a slightly different way of looking at things. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just presenting it in a funnier, more natural way. And this is perfectly in line with that. Just a man and a historian both chatting about Sudan as a historical figure. And it's just a nice little way of framing the story that's about to happen, because there's a lot of leaps in time as well. So it only makes sense to tell it from the perspective of people who are trying to deconstruct that, like us. So it's both in the spirit of the series up to this point, and it's a good way of unspooling all the plot material they want to get through. So I think it's quite good. As for the story itself, now of course they get Dan and Kia go into the time machine. They get separated at some point. The story says it's unclear what happened. Maybe they set up the machine wrong. Maybe they were sitting in their chairs slightly uncomfortably. Who knows? They got flung apart. And so Dan lands in Gallowmere before the first game. Yeah, human Sudan. That's right. So Dan lands in pre-MediEvil 1 Gallowmere, and he hears some rich ponce coming along looking for a dog and boasting about how he's going to go collect taxes and how he's such a well-paid, well-regarded knight of the kingdom. And as we learn very, very quickly, it is him. It is the younger human version of him. And he looks awful. He's got this awful bowl cut. His teeth are pretty much the exact same. And they've made him look and act as terrible as possible. And that is the point. There have been previous concept drawings of what Sudan would have looked like as a human. The remake tried its hand in its concept art, and he looks alright. He's got like this weird he's like greased, slicked back hair, where he kind of pass for a knight of the round table. He looks a little bit gallant, but he's still very much goofy, Dan-looking guy. And then MediEvil Resurrection also has a go-to and gives him like blonde hair, like a curl over his face, which is just strange. But this, I think, really nails it. And I mean, you would hope so. It's the original artist, but it makes him look as feckless and awful as he is. So, and it emphasizes the arc of Sudan, which I've already talked about, which I won't bang on any more about. But like, he's starting from this place and he's ending up as a heroic undead knight of legend. So it's very savvy. I like it. Fifthly, they make Kenny Tim a girl, just cause. So again, adapting stuff to suit themselves. Even their own mythology insists that Kenny Tim is just one of a bunch of Hall of Heroes people who happen to be a crack archer. And so they take that character and it's like, yeah, let's just make it a girl. Again, history told something skew with, and this character is now a girl and is like one of the two characters assisting Sudan through this bizarre plot, and is extremely capable and interesting and helpful. Again, like that, I feel like I'm going to start reiterating Timberlake. Yeah. And there's a nice joke involving how Canny Tim, Tim being a typically male name, came to be attached to this female archer, and it's a nice little joke. It's it's hard for me to talk about these strengths without reiterating stuff I've already said. I feel like I've kind of gone into detail. Let me see if I've got something new to say. Black Fairies. So that was something I was not expecting from MediEvil 1. It's like my memories of MediEvil stemmed from a demo I played at like age 6 when we first got our PlayStation 1 in my household. Funnily enough, the anthill level and the blue fairies that you're rescuing in them do not show up in the demo at all. So I had no idea I was about to find a blue fairy with a 5 o'clock shadow who talks like this the entire time. Was not expecting that. So it is nice of them to, like, it's one of those nice little MediEvil 1 specific details that was really, really a nice idea to bring back. what I'll talk about later is the fact that like Sedan is kind of pulled through the nose. But let me try this again. What I'll bring up later is the fact that Sedan is going to be pulled by the nose through all these little plot benchmarks that he needs to hit in order to resolve the historical timeline and for him to be the hero of legend, the hero of Gallowmere that he's supposed to be. That's kind of the premise of the entire book, and these fairies are like a key part of that. And again, in the same way as picking Kenny Tim out of the Hall of Heroes to fulfill that function, getting the blue fairies to come back and do various mystic stuff is just a savvy idea. And they are as silly and funny as ever. Like, there's this weird joke about how, like, men and women only have... Male and female fairies only have certain powers available to them to do with time travel. It gets a bit strange, but, like, I'm not going to put it past a couple of 40-year-old men to not have the most woke look at the gender binary. Like, I'm just not going to do that. We're already nostalgifying something that was born out of an era in which that wasn't in vogue just yet. So, like... I struggle to take too much issue with it, and I just enjoy them as is. Now, to expand on that point about Dan getting pulled by the nose through different things, he kind of bumbles from one spot to the next. Very much like he's in a video game, going from one video game level to the next. If this were a long-running series, in which, like a Sonic the Comic type deal, in which the mythos was blown out and Sedan was like a key figure in like several arcs over several time periods or whatever, if they like had that kind of longevity and those kinds of resources, then sure, I would expect Sedan to have a bit more agency in deciding what he's doing. But as it is, it's just like the game, man. Getting poofed from one space to the next, being told to like steal something from human Sedan's office, and then getting kidnapped and taken to this island by Zarok's forces and about to be killed, and then his dog shows up and saves the day. All of which, Dan barely has a hand in. Like, he's just he's almost like just one small cog in this much grander machine that's just got to run its course, and with the end result being that he happens to be the hero at the end. Like, all of that, again, it's in vogue. All we need is just like the minimum amount of pathos on the part of Sedan to feel attached to him. Or at least if you're me, maybe you disagree, but if you're me, or you don't need too much, you need the equivalent of the little nod that he gives to his own stained glass tribute at the very end of MediEvil 1 Remake, which isn't in the first game, like the original PS1 game, which is interesting. But just, you only need the smallest of gestures and the shortest of lines, which 2 kind of stray away from a bit. Gave him more complete sentences to talk about, and a romance, of course. The nice thing is, it's very easy to feel for him. He doesn't have to do a lot. And so they don't make him do a lot. They just put him in the place that is most amusing. Whether it involves slaying zombies or telling off his own human persona, It's... I think it just works super well. And it is already, by virtue of those things, just a worthy follow-up to both of the games. Cool creatures. Just want to point out how good the art is throughout. It really comes alive when like major creatures show up, like the Jabberwocky there and the were-dog there. Were-dog, by the way, obviously grammatically that doesn't make any sense, but it's quite funny. They play it for laughs. And they're creatures that don't show up in the other games. That's the one thing. That's another stray away from the games. That's quite nice. They invent some new things because they've been around in I think Jason Wilson continues to draw comics, and Chris Sorrell is sort of about various different industries. So it's not like these skills of theirs have gone away. They don't have to do a straight nostalgia tribute all the time. They can make some new things, and so they involve some new creatures, which is quite cool, I think. I don't know if the Jabberwocky specifically is new. I think they may have shown up briefly. I think there was a cutscene before the pirate ship in the first game where Dan got chased, and that there was at least a prototype level at one stage, wherein Sedan would run away from a creature like a Crash Bandicoot boulder, and that didn't make it into the final game. But anyway, glad to see that there's some new creatures put in. And lastly, just to wrap up this little chat, it's like the games, but Sedan does wind up the hero now. The way it ends, of course, is that his mind as Sedan, as the Dan we know, gets transplanted into human Sedan, and so he, as human Sedan, leads the charge against Zarok, gets pierced in the eye like people were expecting. I think Kenny Tim fires that arrow as a way of like maintaining the timeline. I don't quite remember, but in any case, he selflessly gives himself up and allows history to play out as we understand it, and then and that, I think, is a really good end, because, of course, you know, as I've established, Sedan's whole journey is to live up to his own legend. And at that point, he absolutely does. As human Sedan, I think a nice touch is that he inspires the other troops to fend off Zarok's forces in the way that we understand them to. That, I think, is just a nice detail, and it shows that they just know when to be sincere at the right moment. So many similar fantasy gone wacky stories, kind of, or not even fantasy gone wacky. I'm not going to pretend I know a huge amount about that genre, but like so many. What am I looking for? Like satirical type stories feel like they have to be funny all the time, and when they sort of throw a bone to character development, it's very much that. They just throw a bone to it. Deadpool, I think, is a perfect example, actually. The movie, at least. They have like this ongoing riff fest, and then they got to figure out some like sympathetic story in which he's, oh, my skin's modeled, so my girlfriend doesn't love me anymore, and that's the best they come up with. So like, yeah, it's not always focused on as much as it should, but it's absolutely focused on as much as it should be here. I like even that they give Dan a moment to go back to Kia's time, the Egyptian tomb, and to like visit and like pay respects. It's super sweet. Like, they already have done a bit of revisionist history by redesigning Kia and making fun of like the way she was written into. But it was nice of them to just give them that moment, because they understand, well, we love Dan. We need Dan to be on point, if nothing else, and that's important. That's one thing that has to happen. It just does. I just think their instincts are bang on with that, and I think their instincts in making the comic have been bang on as well. And I think it is a worthy finish to the series. I just don't expect MediEvil to get a successor. Who knows? Maybe like I understand Sony are planning a bunch of movies and TV adaptations of their own properties. It's quite possible that they develop some kind of cartoon. In which case, even if they do, they're probably just going to retell the whole story all over again. So, it is nice that we have something resembling a coherent arc for Sedan, where, you know, like he starts from as a wretched, overpaid, princely guy in the kingdom, and then ends up like a immortal legend. It's very, very good. So yeah, I recommend going and buying it if you have any passing interest in it, and if you haven't read it. And with that all said, having taken the half hour that I expected to, I'm going to take a quick couple of minutes. I'm going to put on some music again, and then I'm going to come back and have a go at Balan Wonderworld, which is wildly unrelated, which is a Square Enix platformer made by the Sonic people. I treat this the way I treat that pitch for Half-Life 3 that got published a few years back. That is an excellent comparison. I should absolutely mention that. So I want to say, I cannot remember his name. His last name starts and ends with a W, I think, or I might be thinking of an entirely different writer. Anyway, ex-employee of Valve put out a story that is more or less the story material that they were going to put out for Half-Life, either Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or Half-Life 3. It's very much that. Yeah, I think that's the closest comparison. You're right, Reese. Sadly, that is a a bit of legally questionable text posted on the internet, whereas this is a lovingly produced comic by the creators themselves with every legal box checked. So again, I think it's still pretty special, and I still think it's worth talking about at length, like I have just finished doing. So anyway, it's a fun way to wrap up the series, knowing that the game itself will never get made. Exactly. Mark Laidlaw. That is exactly the name I was looking for. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to stop chatting for a bit. I'm going to rest my throat. I'm going to be back in a few minutes with Balan Wonderworld, the new platformer from the Sonic the Hedgehog people. Alright, see you in a bit. Hello again. Alright, so let me boot this up. I've got a slightly different layout this time. I'm just going to have the game in full screen, like this. Like, filling the frame, I mean. Okay, and how does this look? Alright, game capture, come on. I'm sure you can hear it. It's looking for a specific window. There we go. Lovely. Alright. Fit that to the screen. Put that underneath everything else. Sound is coming through. Yep, cool. Alright. Just wondering where the best place for chat is. I think it's not showing up well because of the sky background. Yeah, I'm gonna leave chat there and see how that goes. Alright. I will also, as a precaution, open up chat on my phone. So I can actually see what you're saying as I'm playing the game, because of course I'm on the screen, and so I won't have a clue. Slash. This music's nice. I wonder who the composer is. The game's a little loud. Let me turn that down slightly. Yeah, sweet. Alright, I've got chat going right next to me. Okay, so what I know about this game, I know that... let me know if the game can be louder as well as we get stuck in. I know it's made by Yuji Naka, who did Sonic the Hedgehog. I know it's published by Square Enix. I know it's a platformer. I know that he plays a boy and a girl who take on different personas as endowed to them by the dreams of other people, which they enter by very Inception-y kind of means, I guess. And you help out people like farmers and stuff, like with real-world dilemmas, but it does feel a little bit Dreams-like. Dreams being... Sorry, Nights-like, which is the Dreams-centric game that Yuji Naka was involved in before. So, yeah, I mean, I am curious. I am very, very curious. The start of this music sounds like Super Mario Galaxy. I agree big time. Anyway, let's check it out. Oh, I did not know that we would be able to customize our characters. I mean, choose from 4 presets for each gender, but sure. Leo, Craig, Emma, Cole. I was not expecting any kind of a choice in our character. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with Emma. Red hair? Yeah, why not? Oh, Japanese. Okay. Maybe it's Japanese with English subtitles. I guess we'll learn. Wait, did they change the cutscene depending on who you chose? Because it looks pre-rendered. That's kind of huge. I am just gonna turn up the sound a bit, because I would like to hear it a little better. Okay. So she is an orphan, perhaps? Or a student at a school? Not sure. They set a whole company up for this. It's interesting. Here we go. Okay, so both Leo and... what's her name? Appear in the cutscene. I still wonder, like, how it varies depending on who you choose. Ryo Yamazaki. Sorry, I didn't read that name properly. I would love to know what else he's worked on. Might Google it later. Okay. It's a nice looking game so far. honestly. Oh, jeez, like the fuzzy texture and stuff, it's amazing. Oh, it's a Furby! Yeah, that's true. This is Square Enix budget, isn't it, Reese? That's how they get cutscenes. No Sonic Adventure type budget. I do wonder what these birds are for. Very genie from Aladdin. I'm sure like a bunch of anime fans would yell at me for that comparison. SE has done the cutscenes for a few Sonic games, Colors and Unleashed. Didn't know that. Okay, now we got some legit graphics. Oh yeah, okay. So, move around with the left stick, of course. You want yellow things. Okay, let's find yellow things. Clicking the analog sticks does nothing. A to jump, of course. X to jump as well. B to jump. Y to jump. All the face buttons are for jumping. So far, anyway. It's funny. The triggers are for jumping also. Okay, hopefully we get some more abilities that can get mapped to the other buttons. I guess we'll see, won't we? Balance statues, miscellaneous, okay. Oh, right, miscellaneous is for everything else. Let me just have a quick look at the... Yeah, there's not much other than jumping and using costume abilities, which is what I mentioned earlier. No, don't... Oh, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Alright, restore. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think it was that way anyway. Okay. No, sorry, I'm still doing this. I'm pressing B to try and quit. There we go. Alright. Enough fooling around. Let's see what we can see. I really would appreciate being able to pop into first-person mode. I feel like every third-person game worth its salt should have some kind of first-person view. Oh, what's... Oh, were the birds just yelling at me? Alright. What's that? To be able to interact with this? Oh, hey! Hee I could throw him. Okay. So it's jump. So the same button I would use for jump becomes interact with little fluffy birdie. Okay. What's this? Gosh. I do like that it's just dropping me in. Not really explaining anything. Maybe the tutorials are going to come thick and fast once I go here. But, anyway. Yeah, first one. First one's first. My understanding it's acts. It's like a Sonic level. Where is Dan Cam? Exactly! Every game should have a Dan Cam. Let's see how the stream looks real quick. Oh yeah. It's looking alright. More birds. I really want to know what the birds are about. Don't want to finish this session without learning that. Okay. Well, we got one yellow. You were pining for yellow stuff before. Can I... Okay, never mind. Hey, man. Have a good one. What did you say? Just hi, I guess. But... Oh. Already strange in a way that I'm kind of drawn to. Let's say we walk around collecting shit before we trigger anything. I feel like I'm gonna step on that. It's gonna be like, oh no, hang on. Pick up the key. Put it in that. Hey! Very mo-capped victory dance. Press A to perform a spin jump that can damage enemies and brittle blocks. Okay. Nice. Ah, alrighty. That's how we progress. This has some PS1 character platformer vibes that I love. I'm digging this. We can smash these. Oh, we can smash these. Sorry, I'm just gonna see if I can reverse the camera controls. It's got that going. And, oh, okay. There was this as well. Miscellaneous settings. Camera. Beautiful. I want inverted horizontal movement. Yes. I can never remember which of the options I want. Like what the game calls inverted or... So. I'll just change it and see how it feels. Yeah, this is a bit better. Yeah, I can roll with this. Okay. Oh, an egg. Well, that's cool. Okay, undoubtedly I'm gonna get some kind of spider. Oh, okay. I imagine I'll get some kind of spider outfit that lets me interact with that. So that's cool. Wait, was there more than one key there? That's interesting. Anyway, what's over on this side? Okay, there's a big gap there that I'm definitely not going to be able to cross. And that mirror up there. Oh, I don't know. Okay, guess we'll come back later. You got a statue. Here, the cheat have a trophy. The more statues you gather, the more worlds you can visit. I promise to reappear when I see fit. I might, now that we've done that, just invert the vertical camera as well. Okay. Yeah, cool. Maybe I'm going to mark at this point. From here on out, any third-person game I play, just try and invert the controls when you can. Just see how much success you get from that. And I can just say to myself, when in doubt, invert. It'll feel nice. Oh, that's what they do. Teleporters. There you are again. Or were. Oh, that's nice. This is just good vibes. Well, having said that. Ooh, tendrils. And half the world's dead. Just jumping on them, I guess that's all I gotta do. All these dancing NPCs. Like, the mo-capping cartoon characters ever is... Well, it's a vibe. I believe, oh my god, I can't remember it, the PS4 game. Knack. Knack did the same thing. But I guess I'm more forgiving because this is like a little like Sonic the Hedgehog and those games were hilarious, so... Yet another spider web. We're gonna find a spider outfit later. Absolutely, we're going to be a Spider-Woman. Oh, I wonder how we get that statue. This is 100% statue run. Fortnite dance vibes, that's true. Hopefully they will not get sued. Or just breach copyright in the first place. That'd be nice. Yeah, I have no kind of double jump and no way of extending the jump, so I would like that. Hang on. Maybe if I get on to this. Come on. Wait for it. Whoop. Okay. I wouldn't mind some options to change the camera distance. It might be in there. Sorry to keep going back to the screen. I'm just curious about the stuff. Especially in regards to what's in the demo and what they leave out in the final product. Camera speed, normal, automatic. I think automatic is like relocates where it is. Camera speed. Yeah, I'll keep it fast. Maybe that'll help. Alright. Oh, I see. Do you want me to... Ah! No. Can't go fast enough. Interesting. I'm gonna go one more time. Oh! It might be possible. I don't know if the game really intends for it necessarily. I'm gonna try. Can you do regular jumps and spin in midair? No, it like forces me to... It's the one jump button assigned to like all the face buttons, and the only thing I can do is spin jump like that. That's the only thing I can do. Alright, but now I'm gonna try and cut a beeline. So facing that purple crystal. Oh, come on! Oh yeah! Yeah, baby! Okay, the game absolutely wanted me to do that. Maybe not with this costume, but... Sick. We love getting secrets. We love it. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. Another key. That's good. Rubber tire. It's bounceable. Just like Cooper did it. This game will do it too. Or not. Okay, it's scenery, never mind. I'm full of shit. Alright. Up on the giant corn cobs. And that's breakable, so let's jump up there instead. That might be an idea. The costume stuff in this game vaguely reminds me of a PS1 game with 40 Winks. We talked about that game at length. As we had a session of our what used to be Tuesday night group chat nights. We had a session of that where I just ran through a bunch of 3D platformers that never got more than one installment, and 40 Winks was one of them. And it's funny how it's now on Steam, and it's apparently dog shit. So anyway, Brendan's the one who's played that one. What is this? Do you know anything about this? Am I able to pick you up? No, I can't. Not like in the hub. Gosh, I don't know what to do with that. Alright, let's have a look down here. Excuse me? What'd you call me? Oh, you know, that may have come in handy earlier, hey. Hold A to perform an extra long jump, get to areas just so you can refresh. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, of course. I'm gonna... Oh, it's Yoshi jumping. Cute. Am I able to... No, okay. Still need a spider-specific outfit, I think. Oh, these bricks are... These are brittle bricks. Oh. Okay. So it functions as a long jump. More or less. There we go. We're getting all the statues. I cannot stress this enough. Don't remember it being particularly noteworthy. It was just something I rented from a video store once. Yeah, I think that's a common experience. I like how the world is shifting upward to meet me. That's kind of cool, to be quite honest. Doing it with the pretense of everything being in like someone's head is really grants you some cool little creative liberties. I wonder if Mario could pull that off. Just like, it's like, yeah, we've done the body swap thing. What if you just went inside the heads of like other characters? You go into Wario's head and it's just money everywhere. Honestly, that'd be cool. Have I got a little... I do have a little Joey in my pouch. It's, okay. It's just a dream. Looks like you can switch costumes on the fly. You are 100% correct. Thank you, Reese. Using the LB and RB buttons on the Xbox controller for that one. Okay. I still don't think I can make that. Hang on. Let me just test how far this jump is. Yeah, it's not gonna allow me to get that far to that platform with the 2 purple drops on it. So I'm gonna forget about that for the time being. But I will just double back. There's always the off chance that, gosh, that red wolf outfit looks like a Sonic character straight up. Like, Vector the non-crocodile, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, these things. I feel like I would have gotten them. Like that, and that key in the middle keeps respawning. I wonder if items respawn if you come back. Anyway, just a theory. Am I able to... Sorry. I know I said invert. I'll go with the invert philosophy, but I think this is what's catching me out. Horizontal... Did I not invert? Or maybe it was inverted and I made it normal. Anyway. This is what I mean. I have no head for it at all. Okay. Wearing Luigi Dream Team sort of does it. That's true. That is 100% true, Reese. And maybe, well, I guess I'm thinking of like, you know, a Mario Odyssey successor. You know what I mean? Like that scale, that kind of budget. Maybe there's an off chance Bowser's Fury will do that, something like that, I suppose. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, am I able to get on up? I don't think so. Not yet. Do wonder what that's for. Can I push it? Can I push it places? Okay, not. Alright. Just wondering how to get up to that higher level. Imagine we're gonna find out. Enough wondering, we're just gonna break these blocks and then move forward. That's what we're gonna do. Big yellow drop. Put up a parking lot. Hi, farmer. The disappearing effect could use some work. Ooh, you did well to find me, little one. Now I shall let you have a bit of fun. Harness my powers well enough, and I will give you some great stuff. Okay. Oh, it's the world beyond from Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna see a bunch of story clients now. Tap A when Balan's shadow lines up with Balan. Okay. Sort of a music rhythm game. Mash A when lots of balanced shadows appear. Okay, maybe this is a tutorial section. Yeah. Weird. Ew. I have no idea what's happening. And I love it. S rank. Hell yes. 100% statues. That will be an AGDQ run. Well. Let's find something new. It goes to show us the names of players from the... It's going to show us the names of players from the Balan Wonderworld. Oh, right. Okay, you're saying. I thought you were telling me about an honest-to-God feature in this game. I'm like, what? Is that the end? I don't want it to be the end. I got more shit to find. I can't bang on about it being a 100% run and then not do it. I just can't. I gotta give it a good go. Yeah, see, there's one. Okay. But maybe I have to get like a spider outfit and come back. Is that the idea? Or maybe I gotta find it within this level? Let's have a real close look. I mean, really a close look. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what we want. Heck yes. Okay, sweet. We're on track. Let's not break this block straight away. Or maybe we might as well. Oh, shit! No! I'm sorry! Alright. And I'm a wolf again. And I don't have my bunny outfit. Okay. So we will reclaim the bunny outfit. Oh, yeah, we do need it, so I will find it again. Run button would be nice. That's okay. Where's the kangaroo outfit? Is it gone? Do I just not have it anymore? That bites. I want to explore your level. Let me. Aw. Okay, fine. What a drag. Oh well. Oh well, I need it though. I need it to get over there. So how do I get it back is the question. Where did I find it originally is another question. It's a very weird mechanic. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. There's another mirror. So yeah, like I said, there's more to do here. Have I got to pick it up from where I died? But that's impossible because I fell down a pit, so... Oh! Duh. Here we go. I use a key to unlock it? Alright. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. It is definitely not designed to be a game that feels good to jump around in, like Jak and Daxter, for instance, you know? It's like the main character, they're not trying to make them feel extremely fluid and cool. Clearly not. The point is more just to jump around some wacky levels. I feel like that's where their effort's going. And look, hey, might be good. Might serve the game as a whole. Why not? Question is now though. Oh, hey, that is another mirror with another costume at the end. So how? Okay. Well, I know where this one leads, right? Yeah, so this one leads up here. So, perhaps I just find another mirror? Oh wait, that was on the... Was it on the little platform with cables? Yeah, right, yep. Commenting on something I haven't heard. Let's see here. I do like that these things are following me around. I don't know what it does, what it adds, but I like it. That may end up being a recurring theme here. We shall see. I wonder if me having kangaroo outfit means I can do something of interest here. Maybe... Does the scarecrow do anything? I haven't seen it anywhere else. What if I jump to wolf and like try and smash it up? No? Okay. Use the scenery. Look, I'll try jumping towards it, I guess. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it is strange how it just takes it off you. There's nothing back here. Like, I'll have a proper look, but I am pretty sure there's nothing back here. Nothing hidden cheekily on scenery. And I think I'm right in assuming that that portal at the very end is an exit, basically. The costume was meant to be here. Am I meant to just find it somewhere random again? Game, come on. You can put in one tooltip telling me how this works. You can do that. I don't mind. I don't feel patronized. I just want to know. It's clearly different from what any normal person would expect. Oh, and there it is. Like, what? What decides whether it respawns or not? Really weird. It's just not long enough. Then again, as you notice, if I run off, it's like infinite coyote time, kind of. So, like, I can start the jump after running off the platform. So maybe that's a way I can give myself longer length of jump. It's not quite close enough. Maybe I gotta do it from up high. That might be it. Don't help me out at all, mate. Don't toss me. Yeah, right, he disappears as soon as I get close, so. Okay, just run around, get the thing to respawn. Or have I gotta, like, despawn these guys? Is that what happens? Yeah, and I heard it just go shing and, like, respawn. I would love to know what the idea is. Hang on, sorry, the chat's gone. From my phone. What a weird design choice, yeah. Sorry, let me just, real quick, tell my battery on my phone to, like... Okay. No, okay, never mind. Oh, jumping jacks, random question. So I want to see where... Am I, like, able to manipulate stuff to make platforms? I would love to. Maybe I gotta get up high like I said I would. What happened there? Again, a run button would be sick. It'd be so good. Looking for another mirror, that's all we're doing. Or a way to get to the mirror that we've... One of the mirrors that we've already seen. We've been up here, we've exhausted this. You're saying, like, how can you climb from that crate onto the wheelbarrow? That's a good idea. Alright. Can you help? Yep. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. So yes, we're up here now. I think... Is this like a... I wonder if this is a high jump, more or less. No, not really. This is more of a high jump. Okay. Again, like... I'm gonna need a way to power up the jumpy jack outfit, otherwise these jumps are just not powerful enough to get anywhere. So I'm gonna go back around to the wall and see if I can get enough height from there. Right. Oh, hey now. Okay, okay. No. Alright, 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 alright. But it's not necessarily for decoration, all this stuff. Not necessarily. Okay, so I think the first thing to try. So there's this stone arch, and then there's also the mirror off in that direction, roughly. Those things I would love to get before I leave. So, firstly, we're going to try getting some height off the castle wall. I'm going to give that a red hot go. Cool. I broke the blocks, so I can't get up. Maybe there's another way to get up high. Maybe. Dangle it out of reach. Why would it do that? What a mean game. Yeah, those spider webs, like, again, just can't interact with them at all, other than, like, get stuck like that. So that's a bit odd. Let's see what else I can climb on. There's this thing, this clockwork thing. There's so many questions. Maybe I'm just not meant to answer them in the demo. Maybe that's the go. Goodness me. It's just those two statues are just teasing me, you know? You know what? Okay. I'm done wondering. I am just going to take the gamble that they want me to come back later with new abilities. And I will just check. There's nothing around here I can use, like a sneaky mirror or something. Just make absolutely sure. Oh, wait a sec. I can't leave if I wanted to. Oh, well, maybe I will, because they'll destroy this tree. Yeah. Okay. Alright, moving on. Well, thumbs up from Balan. That's good. Sub-objective out of 30. Unlock the base of the Tower of Tims. Go and feed some drops to the Tims in the field by pressing A. Okay. Well, you want more? Well, why don't I throw you off the map? Greedy little bastard. So long! That wasn't as tragic as I hoped. Oh, I see. You can only feed them the once per waypoint, I guess. I don't have a Grand Slam ability, so I'm going to ignore that. Pew! Yeah, come over here. Come on. Hey, yeah. There you are. Did I chuck you off? I apologize. Come eat. I need you to come eat. You serve a purpose now. Oh, I see. So I feed... If I feed them enough, they then go and help create the tower? I guess? So many questions. one level, I like a game that is just constantly making me go, what is happening? What do you want from me? On the other, I would just like to know what is happening. It's kind of nice. And how do I know it's going up? Oh. So, like, if I lead him into this thing, it makes the counter go up? Oh, boy. Okay, well, when it hits 30, something cool will happen, I suppose. Alright. So if I just gotta wait for the Tims to spin this? Is this the idea? Also, she just, instead of breathing realistically, she's just going, oh, strange. This game is baffling. Agreed. Reese, did you ever play the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2? I feel like some people are going to draw comparisons to that, and I did not play nearly enough of it to be able to do that succinctly, so... Oh. Now I'll do this again. Okay. So now you love me, and you will do anything for me, including getting on this weird fan thing, presumably? Or maybe I gotta, like, pick him up and throw him in myself. Is that the idea? Why'd you leave? Alright, what? Nope. Okay. Now we got a marble course. I'm just unlocking more shit. Like, what? Like, they're very cute. And I'm happy for them, but like, why? What happens if I just interact, huh? What does this achieve? Same question I have. I'll just check, hang on, what's the next? Oh, yeah, it'll be Act 2 of that farm level. Oh, hello. What? Oh, I'm in first person mode now. So I just watch him go. We here at Balan Wonderworld think Rube Goldberg's are the things you like most. So here's one. Build it slowly through an incredibly unintuitive process involving a bunch of little chickens. And a wheel. What the fuck? Also, why are they going on there? Okay, and then they just hit the ground. And go back to the start. It's like marbles on Twitch. You just got to assign usernames to each one. Oh, Bjort Simpson pulling into the lead. Here he comes. You have an absolute impact over how this goes. Okay, and then they fall down the hole, and then they get teleported back up again. So it's just like, it's an ornament, more or less. It's like a mechanized marble kit. Thanks, I guess. And we got more Tims hanging around. Who are calling for more teardrops. Okay, and then... Yeah, okay, mate. Are you gonna help me do stuff? What a strange game. You see, I'm trying to spread more joy for them to eat. But I'm not finding any. So you can nag me all you like, buddy. But our stocks are dry. We're getting close to 210, so I might as well hang around and see what happens. But if it's another, like, 400 until they unlock something else, I'm just gonna go to the next level. Truly a wonder world. Wonderworld on the Gold Coast. Like, have I got to stand near it for it to accelerate the count? Is that what's gonna happen? Well, yeah. Yeah, if I stand near it, then they teleport onto it. And is it just counting revolutions of the wheel? It's not counting, like, the number of... I don't know. Cannot pass the logic of this. Anyway, we're nearly there. Second Tim trampoline, here we come. You're hungry again. Shut up. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, well now I know that that's a trampoline. So that's for them to jump on. It's not for me to jump on and slam, like, as though I were welcoming to the jam. But it's for the Tim Tams? And it's Tower Otims. Not... Anyway. Let's play a video game level. Let's do that. I think that would be great at this point in time. What on earth? Let me check the levels. No, they've gone. I can't check levels. Okay. Again, Reese, if the game could be a bit louder or I could be a bit softer or whatever, just let me know. Another scarecrow. What's that? Oh. Okay. It's like a stripy box and... Oh, the costumes carry over. So what's this thing? A luster plant. Oh, the mocap again. Right, so it's like that one thing in Mario Odyssey. Let's do that, and you can't do it forever. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much, it works like Mario Odyssey. You know, you let go of the button and. Boink. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, what's that? I will not step in it. Whatever it is. Okay, and then doing this means... Okay, just adds it. Nice. And now I am a footballer. Okay. Oh. To really put your foot through the ball. Okay. Nice shot. Good aim. Whoa, you're a pro. Wait, that's not perfect? How do I get a perfect result? There were only 2 gold panels. What's going on? Alright. Maybe that's the genius of this demo. It holds 100% in front of your face. And then takes it away again. Another statue. Oh. Okay, so there's a tally going across, like there's a goal to hit across both acts. But there's also a max number of statue in each max number of statues in each act. Goodness me. Cannot talk at all, I'm sorry. Oh dear. Alright. What am I doing on Twitch? What am I doing here? Oh! That's something I could do, isn't it? Switch costumes. I think you can hit multiple panels in a shot. Righto. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Why would you let me do this? Ugh! Alright. Let's move on, I guess. Let's not break those straight away. They might be useful for something. But I don't know what, so stuff it. Dainty dragon with a fire where the midsection should be. Press A to unleash a short burst of fire, and hold A to do a turbo shot. Okay. I cannot jump as the dragon. Interesting. Is there anything I missed? Probably. Quite probably. I do like the way the world curves. I like it too. It's neat. Okay. Now what? Ah! That's what. Handy. I do wonder what they'll go towards, like what I can buy with those. You can always buy shit with collectibles. These kinds of games. So I simply wonder to myself, what does it all mean, Basil? Oh. Alright, thank you, Breath of the Wild puzzle. Is there something where that ball was? No, of course not. Silly. Can I move up here? Can I? Can I jump up here? Can I jump up here? Can I jump up here? I don't know. Is that a checkpoint? I believe it is. Oh. Well, thank you, everyone. My child is very happy as well. Did my child get older between levels? Or no? Or am I just hallucinating? He's got a weird grin on him. Goodness. So now you're taunting me. Okay, here's one. There we go. I really would like to play 40 Winks after this, just to see how it compares. Did I lose the wolf outfit? I think I did. That's peculiar. How's that supposed to work? Anyway, alright. Balan level! I agree. You can only hold 3 outfits at once. Okay. Up, 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 up. This music is nice. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to tap A. Only managed to grate. I'm sorry. Oh, not the corn cob! Excellent. Well done, Balan. I did that. Oops. Alright, so I gotta get all excellence to earn a statue. Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. You can only hold 3 at a time. Well, at least I got an outfit that can do that. Oh! Hey now, I don't need the wolf to break the blocks. That's good. Neato. I have to imagine Bill and Ted saying, "Excellent!" Yeah, same. Oh, okay. What? Oh, and I just lose that effort straight away? Okay, fine. What a strange game. Even the pigs are dancing. Look at them go. Okay. Always use case. Oh yeah. Smash it with a dragon. Jump. Cool. That is the kind of light puzzle we'd expect to see from this. Using costumes in conjunction with one another. That is sensible, you know. What's that for? Maybe it's meant to be able to jump up here now? No idea. I think Yuji Naka's celebrity is the only reason this got made. Quite possibly. At this budget, sure. Okay. Now what? Am I meant to be able to jump across those? Probably. Yeah. But to be able to get up there. Please. Please. They look like things you press on a trumpet when you're playing it. I'm no music expert, so you tell me what those are. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I now know better than to think that this game will give me the option of completing everything in an intuitive way. That said, I will blow up any box I find. Oh, wait, what? What just... I collected something and I didn't know what it was. Oh, what's that? Alright. Oh, now I can Grand Slam. Say while jumping, gotcha. Oh. I've got a slight flappiness to my jump now. It doesn't, like, extend it by a huge amount, but it's cool to have. Especially if you're aiming at ground pound, so... Yeah. Whoop. Right. Alright, now what can I find? What? Just extending into nothing, are you? Unless I get on this. And another one of these little clockwork puzzles. What's going on here? What if I shoot it? Okay, I wonder what that's about. I am again going to ignore that. I'm not going to let this new appearance of this pig distract me from my mission. What does this do? Oh shit. Is it following me? Yes, because the world curves. That's so funny. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now what? Again with this. Bit croc music now? Or what feels like it? That stops pretty much instantly. Okay. Sketchy. I'm curious what happens when I get that 8th one. Not gonna lie. This game for sure has croc vibes. Yeah. Just the music alone, it's not dissimilar. Weird little fuzzy things following you around. Excuse me? Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna smash it. Why not? And then what happens if I... Well, that's my last statue. I'm meant to... Okay. So I'm not going to try jumping onto that without breaking the block first. Ah, it's another weird tendril enemy. What's going on? Oh, I meant to... Hee. Oh, is that it? No. Come back in. Defending yourself with arrow. Yeah. Oh. Tims, you are not helping beat this guy at all. I don't know why you're throwing yourself at. Alright. Done. That's the end of the level right there, but we need at least one more statue, surely. Setting my goals lower and lower. It's like a whole bunch in this level I haven't found yet, so why not? Oh, really? Yeah, girl. Buddy. I want to get up there. Let me jump up there. Let's see what's in here that has nothing to do with that last exit. Not a lot. Jeez. Is that platform for sure? Yeah, so is that. Alright. Alright, we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna find 8th statue before we leave. That's what we're gonna do. That wolf outfit is not going to help me get any more height to jump up to somewhere new. Don't think. Where now? Where now? here that I missed? Just walking up. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, get up there pretty easily. Have been up here before, yeah. Okay, and this just takes me back to ground level. Great. What happens if I jump on this, switch to pig, and go boom? Nothing. Great. Thanks, game. I'm going to ignore these things. I don't really feel like fighting. It's not going to bring me any closer to another gold statue, I don't think. Ah, here we go. We have not explored this little place. There's an egg. What are the eggs for? Yeah, I picked one up and it confused me because I didn't see it before I picked it up. I just saw an egg shape glowing. I was like, what? Anything back here? Nope. Yeah, and the eggs don't even show up in the inventory on the left-hand side. So it's like, what are they for? What on earth? I think I answered the question for myself whether there's anything back there, which there isn't. Just gotta think, where else can I go? What else can I do? I might have been able to get a statue of that soccer game, but I didn't twig that you meant to kick through all the panels. Maybe maybe it's respawned and I can do it again. That'd be fun. Just don't know where I can find more statues otherwise. I know there's that one floating out in space, but it's like, I don't know how to activate these platforms yet. Yeah. Look. Where am I going? Ooh la la. What am I doing? I'm not fighting those guys. I don't want to. It's just nothing about this like screams puzzle solution, you know? Like there's nothing I've got that would force us to do something useful. What if I just smash these? Nothing. Alright. What if I fire dragon shots from here? No. Why are there a bunch of things here? I'm meant to be able to jump over? Is that... Just one statue, man. What have I got up here? Yes, this time. Yes! Oh my goodness. Full steam ahead. Finally. We got there in the end game. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. No more wandering around a wacky farm. For me. No siree. I'm free, that's right. Like the genie. What's that outfit? Oh yeah, wolf. It's been wolf. Okay. Thank you, Thames. Ooh, that's a big one. Ah, I see. Put the heart in the thing. And an entire nightmare unfolds. Woo! Let's go. Ooh, another cutscene. Okay. Alright. It'll happen. Yeah, be proud. But then... Rain? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a problem. Okay. Well, my guess is no one's ever loved you before. Okay. I mean, definite Zemnis vibes, let's be real. Shit. The kangaroo will save him. Yeah, boss fight, let's do it. Wow. Okay. So we got keys to unlock outfits we might need. I think for starters, well, let's avoid this attack. Okay. And then I guess we'll fire it. Oh. Fire! What? Oh, alright. Slightly near Automata vibes now. Only with Big Wolf. How do I hurt you? Ow. Not good. I've got two pigs. Two big outfits. Right, we'll smash your foots. Is that... No, I just got hurt again. Alright. What do I do? Maybe I gotta get this. Oh, I see. Yep. When he's dizzy. I get it. Oh, shit, I fell off. My bad. Right-o. I want this wolf. Get out of the way. There's the wolf. Okay, are you dizzy? No. Are you angry? Angry little werehog. Okay. Are you dizzy? Yeah. Whoa, slow-mo. This is an epic finale. It's kind of like Kirby copy abilities, yeah. It's not a bad comparison. Hey, you're just a plain old farmer again. Right? Oh, you gotta dance. Trying to pick the language. Simlish? That was unexpected. Sailor Roo. Okay. I will farm. That's the power of the key spade. Fighting styles. Okay, so if I defeat him using... Hang on. How do I pass this? I used 3 different costumes in defeating him, and therefore I got 2 statues? Is that how that works?
Oh!
Oh! Ah, cool. Full steam ahead, because I got 8 statues. Let me onto your Polar Express, please. Nice. Hello, Tim Tams. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. How long have I been streaming now? Better part of 2 hours. I will try at least one more level. I'll give this chick game a chance. I will not wait for the next section of the Tower of Tims to be unlocked. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, oh, if I find eggs, I get more Tims. Oh, and they're little babies. See, this is why we continued. So we can pick up the... Oh, hey, hey, oh, look at him. Oh, you all hungry? You got a little baby. It's cute. All right, fine. Eat. Tuck in. I have no idea why I'm doing this, but here you go anyway. Toy. Okay, so the amount of seeds that I have to feed them with is carried over from the levels that I was just in. Alright, look, I'm not gonna toy around with it any longer. I'm just gonna zip through these next 2 levels as quick as I can. Let's go. I might get this on special like a year after it comes out. I'm not swayed to like buy it day 1 necessarily. The boy who would be one with the wind. Cool. Yeah, let's step on the gas a little bit. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I see. Okay, well. We need a key. And there was no... There's a key. Oh, we're a sheepy. Oh, okay. Giant humans are a little unnerving, not gonna lie. Oh, now we could get 10 more statues. But like, I know for a fact that there aren't any more levels in this game beyond the 2 we just unlocked, so I wonder what that's for, really. Let me just thank you for playing. Wow, game please. Will the Aero the Acrobat lawyers be in touch? Oh, it's the Sonic the Hedgehog dash move. It's just that, straight up. Okay, I'm glad I kept going. glad I'd see what other nonsense they got in this. Nope. Ah, shit. Bye, buddy. Don't hit your head on the bike whip. Alright, Pig, it's all down to you. Whoop. Right, we need another key if we want that Chippy. Alright. I'm just a regular old human. Boring. What do I do? I'm sorry, what do I do? Oh, yeah, just key to it. Cool. So I guess we'll avoid it for now, because the sheep can't attack at all. Nice. Cool. And then I guess we've got that statue. Yeah, assuming we can make our way up to it? No, we cannot. Wait. I wanna... Alright. Fine. I've got to double back and get a costume that can actually get up onto that pipe. Possibly. No, hang on. Just do this. Yeah, cool. Alright, easy. I'm human again, but that's fine. Sweet. What? Someone... Oh, you said something, I think. Need a key. Yeah. Ah, shit! Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about those, I'm just gonna move on. Oh boy. Nice. Oh, we got Error the copyright infringing acrobat. Nice one. Oh, g'day. Am I able to slam you? Or you're... Yeah, nice. Croc would be a lot better if you had gobbers just running around after you, helping you attack enemies and stuff. Not really doing anything useful, just... Oh, I see, you gotta find the real one. I gotcha. Okay. Let me unlock the bat again. Okay. I see what's happening here. Cool. Okay, let's switch to shape, see what we can see. There's a statue on the other side there. No, Balan thing. Shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Who or what is Balan? I suppose we'll have to play and find out. Okay. Land for smash, I guess. And that suck if Balan was the last Smash Brothers DLC character. A me costume, maybe. Those green dreadlocks would be funny, I guess. We did it! Alright. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Puzzles? No. Okay, stuffed it. Fucking hell. Oh, another Tim. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. And let's get this cutscene. And this one. Alright, one more level. Speedrun strat. No longer all statues run. Like I said, I'd get it for cheap, maybe. But I am not in a hurry. A girl. And lick it on. Let's get to it. Unique dances for every world, yeah. Ah, the mocap. And I'm pretty sure, like, the arms are clipping through that chicken's belly. Yeah, they are. And they, like, disappear when you get too close. Yeah, they're straight up just clipping through a midsection. Like, what? Okay. Whatever. That is the titular girl, I believe. Can you tell me what to do with these? I need a key. Oh, is that... Anyway. Okay. Should have known. Oh, another little Tim egg. Ah, here we go. And then we are... Geary the gear. Oh, I see. I gotta take this back to a previous level. Prince? Okay. Oh, I see. I lock myself in and then I tilt the left analog stick right to open it up. Go. I getcha. Oh, and you're doing a dance too. Do your arms... Oh, hello. Sorry. Okay. Let's get a key. Sorry if you're getting killed. I'm busy raising platforms. Sorry, Tims. I have puzzles to solve. Very important. Okay, I need the pig outfit. Let's move on. I told you have a kitten. May I see it? Oh, we're going. Another key? Okay. Oh. How do I keep it pressed down? I don't care. I will not be investigating further. I'm not accepting replies at this time. Whoop. Okay. What's my aim? Where am I headed? Up there, perhaps? I don't want any of these teardrops. I really don't. I'm not in the mood. Is there a switch on the end somewhere? Ah, but there is a costume, or a statue rather. That'd be nice. I'd rather just get to the end, frankly. Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. I gotta... Let's Up here. Ah, I see. Bit of side scrolling? Sure. Oh! Oh, thought I'd get crushed for a second. Okay. No, I'm not gonna bother. Again, just getting to the end. I know there's a statue on top of that compliment, whatever. See, I'm doing great. What else would that answer for me? Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Neat. That is neat. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so if I wanted that statue, I'd go get it. But I don't care. I'm out of here. I'm just seeing what I can see, that's all. Nice. Race to the finish. That's what this is. But I love that. I love those games in Melee. It's a shame. Oh, no, they've got them in Ultimate as well. No, it's Break the Target system in Ultimate. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh, Rayman. Nice. Stop it. Oh, little Kiwi. Cute. Alright. Can't jump. Little bit of a pain in any platformer to give me like a costume that does not allow me to jump. But, like, I'm not thrilled, really. Okay, well I know what those buttons do now. Smush. Okay. Woo! Nice. Let's get to the end. Ah, sweet. Cool. Over here I can make use of a big chain. More platforms. Alright. Through the mirror. Oh. I see. I'll go through the checkpoint. I guess this just leads to more stuff, so let's just keep going. What's retching at me? Oh, it's that. Stop eating my friends! Thank you. Okay, I bet there's a gear I could turn to change what those green crates are doing. Not that I could see it anyway. Oh, it's here. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. So we'll put that there. And, yes, I believe we'll put this right here. Easy peasy. Is there a third? Yes, it's up there. Okay. Heads up, little go! Coming straight to you. Oh, I see. That's what I did. I'm gonna put it over here. Nice. These little floating items to indicate where they should be. Very good. Okay. Good puzzle game. Not bad. And that's Balan Wonderworld. Woo! Would I give it a thumbs up? The game itself? I don't know. I'm just gonna exit on stream, why not? Alright. That was that. No, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I tried that. There's a couple of other demos I'm really keen to try that I downloaded recently. Olesia, which I hear is an incredible side-scroller, and Factoria, which apparently just hit version 1.0. And I hear a lot of people talking about that too. So I reckon I'll try them off stream. That's my Saturday. Yeehaw. Alright, thanks for tuning in or watching after the fact, and I'll see you later. Bye.